Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and participants of the Self-Paced International Symposium 2024, organized by JAL, Joint Asian African Labs, on the occasion of World Water Day. It is my honor to welcome you to the second session of this enlightening symposium, where we delve into the fascinating topic of the role of zooplankton in water quality, with our distinguished keynote speaker, Dr. Vijay Raut. Dr. Vijay Raut is a renowned figure in the field of zoology, serving as the head assistant professor of the zoology department at Thai Golwalkar Mahavidyalaya, Ramtek, India, since 2013. His academic journey is marked by exceptional achievements and contributions to the realm of biological sciences. Dr. Raut's academic journey began with a strong foundation, earning his PhD in zoology from RTM Nagpur University. His doctoral thesis, titled Studies on the Biology, Aggregation, Feeding, and Reproductive Behavior in the Migratory Locust, Locusta migratoria, RF, awarded in August 2012, showcases his deep understanding of insect behavior and ecology. With a specialization in entomology, Dr. Raut's expertise extends to various areas within the field of zoology. His academic credentials include an M.Sc. in zoology from RTM Nagpur University, where he graduated with First Division honors in 2004. Additionally, he holds a B.Sc. in CBZ from Jankadevi Bajaj College of Science. Also affiliated with Nagpur University, further highlighting his academic prowess, Dr. Raut's professional journey is as impressive as his academic achievements. Over the years, he has amassed a wealth of experience in teaching, administration, and research. As a permanent approved teacher at TGM, Ramtek, for the past decade, he has nurtured countless young minds, shaping the next generation of biologists and environmentalists. His research endeavors have been equally impactful, with notable contributions in the areas of insect ecology and behavior. Dr. Raut's work includes establishing apiaries for pollination, rearing Locusta migratoria in laboratory conditions, and studying the rearing of silkworm Bombyx mori. These endeavors not only advance scientific knowledge but also contribute to practical solutions in agriculture and environmental conservation. In recognition of his scholarly contributions, Dr. Raut has published numerous research papers in both national and international journals, totaling 6 and 3 respectively. His dedication to advancing scientific knowledge is further exemplified by his patent awarded in the UK in 2024 for his work on honey bees. Highlighting his innovative approach to addressing environmental challenges, beyond his academic and research commitments, Dr. Raut has also played a key role in institutional development as the IQAC coordinator at TGM, Ramtek, since 2018. His administrative acumen ensures quality assurance and continuous improvement in academic standards, enhancing the overall learning experience for students and faculty alike. Today, we are privileged to have Dr. Vijay Raut as our keynote speaker, sharing insights into the role of zooplankton in water quality. His expertise and passion for environmental science promise an engaging and enlightening session that will deepen our understanding of aquatic ecosystems and their intricate dynamics. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Vijay Raut and all the participants joining us for this session. Let us embark on a journey of discovery and knowledge exchange as we explore the vital nexus between zooplankton and water quality. Thank you.
Hello. Okay. Good morning to all of you. Myself, Dr. Vijay Raut, the head and assistant professor, Department of Zoology, Thai Golwalkar Mahavidyalaya, Ramtek, situated at Nagpur, India, which is affiliated to Nagpur University. Today, we are dealing with the JAL, the International Symposium 2024 on World's Water Day. First of all, I'd like to thanks to Dr. Sarang Dhote, who provided me a chance to deliver a lecture on water and the role of zooplanktons. Thank you, sir. So today's my topic is role of zooplankton in water quality. Okay. Now, what is water? Water, the basis of life on earth, which is the most precious for all natural resources and cover almost three quarters of the surface of the planet, and which is very important for each and every living as well as plants. Water has an immense power to restore and to maintain a balanced ecosystem, and which is achieved by the role played by the biotic component in achieving the oligotrophic, or you can say the clean water status of any surface water bodies. Nowadays, due to increased human population as well as man-made activities like use of enormous fertilizers, pesticides, it is highly polluted with different harmful contaminants. So to check that, we have to check the water regular basis, which is very much essential to remain as a healthy population. Now this picture shows how the human making a mess in the pure or oligotrophic or clean water. Now, the zooplanktons is the best indicator of water quality in aquatic ecosystems. Zooplanktons are very small creatures which live in the water column of almost all water bodies, including oceans, lakes, ponds, etc. The size range from few millimeter down to the few microns. In lakes and pond, the most common groups of zooplankton includes Cladocera, copepods, ostracods, which are both microcrustaceans, rotifers, and the protozoa. These are some pictures of zooplanktons. Now, zooplanktons occupy the center of open water food web of most of the lakes. They eat bacteria, they eat fungi, algae, that is phytoplanktons, which form the base of food web and in turns are heavily preyed upon by the fish, insects, and other higher zooplanktons. Many zooplanktons have a clear shell to avoid being seen by the visual feeders like fish. And the most important is that the biotic component of the aquatic ecosystem is very much strongly related to the diversity, abundance, and seasonality of the various kinds of zooplanktons, or the combination of low food quality and high fish predation may cause the zooplankton elimination. Apart from that factors, the one more factor is that the physico-chemical parameters like the temperature of the lake or water body, the pH, the turbidity, the biological oxygen demand, the chemical oxygen demand, etc. These factors, that is physico-chemical factors, also affect the zooplankton's distribution. Apart from that, the seasonal variation also alter the zooplankton distribution in the water. Now, among the five parts of the zooplanktons, the first and very important part is the rotifers. Rotifers, what is rotifer? Rotifers are the microscopic aquatic animals occurring in almost all types of freshwater habitats and have an important role in many freshwater ecosystem considered as the water quality indicator and nature's water purifier. This rotifer is a natural water purifier which is present in almost all the lakes which are towards the eutrophic condition. The number of species of rotifer indicates the eutrophication as well as indicate the organic pollution and eutrophication of the lakes. It means that the presence of rotifer is a directly relation with the pollution matter of the water. The rotifer increases rapidly under the favorable environmental condition because they have very short life cycles and they preferably feed on algae and the bacteria. Rotifer serve as the major food for the young commercial important species of the crustacean as well as fishes. These are the one of the rotifers which are collected in the water. The next important group of the zooplanktons is copepoda. These copepods are very small crustaceans which is found in marine as well as freshwater habitat. They are usually the dominant member of zooplanktons and are abundant found in freshwater as a planktonic, benthic as well as groundwater form. Water analysis at various lakes indicates that the subclass Copepoda consists of 5 species. The copepodans are a very important member of zooplanktons for their role in the trophic dynamics and in energy transfer in the aquatic ecosystem as well as to maintain the aquatic web food chain. It also provides food for the fish in the freshwater ponds, lakes, and plays a major role in the food production and also in the food chain. The life history characteristics of copepods are greatly influenced by the presence of temperature variation, availability of food, and the various types of predation present in that particular types of water. Apart from that, the third very important group of zooplanktons is a Cladocera. It is an order belonging to the subphylum Crustacea, which is a greater significance in the aquatic food chain as they are considered food for young as well as adult fish. Ramadeshwar Lake, which we have taken as a study lake, shows that there are 8 new species or 8 various species of Cladoceran belonging to the 5 family we have found in the Ramtek area in India. Cladoceran is also known as water fleas because they are transparent and larger than the rotophorans. They have a high nutritional value and existing food for the secondary consumers. These are found plenty in ponds, lakes, than the river. Many species found in open water of lakes as a plankton. Some other species live near bottom or on aquatic vegetation. Cladocera considered as the most important herbivore in the lake planktons. There are 4 cladoceran orders which are quite recognized, that is Anemopoda, Ctenopoda, Oncopoda, and the monotypic Haplopoda. Environmental factors such as biotic and abiotic factors alter the attributes of cladoceran communities. Most species of the cladoceran are filter feeders. They have the significant role in the food web of the stagnant water. Cladoceran populations are dominated mostly by the females and reproduce by the parthenogenesis. Eggs are resistant to the unfavorable condition like desiccation. Hence, during the harsh climatic condition, cladoceran species remain in the lake as it is and till they wait for the favorable climatic condition. Due to their easy culturing and short generation time with clonal reproduction, cladocerans, specifically the Daphnia, which is most common, are important model organism in ecological as well as evolutionary study. This is the example of a case study which we have studied in the Ramtek, which is present in the India, central India part. We have selected a Hirva Talao, which is located near the Ramaleshwar temple. This Ramtek zooplankton study of Ramtek city has been carried out in Maharashtra, India. Ramtek is famous for ancient temples, and this Ramadeshwar lake is also called as Hirva Talao, which is a basically lentic water body in the Ramtek area. This Ramaleshwar temple, situated at the bank of Hirva Talav, also occupies various kinds of visitor for its scenic beauty. Initially, the lake served as a freshwater reserves for the water cascading from the hill of the Ramtek. Most of the people who are residing towards this lake and temple, they were using this water for their day-to-day life. But after some times, or many peoples utilize this lake for the anthropogenetic activity like swimming, like irrigations, washing the clothes, and all other washing water purposes. As a result of that, these lakes get change their positions. They change their categories. And because of human population, which leads to accumulation of wide range of xenobiotic compounds in the water. The development of good quality activated sludge is a good example of biological process for treating the wastewater. Rotifers, which was found in this Ramadeshwar lakes, form a vital component in this biological treatment system and have a momentous role in the diminution of pollutions. These are the various species. Sorry, these are the various species which we have found in the Ramadeshwar lake. That is the group 1 rotifers, group 2 Claudocerans, and group 3 copepons. Total 26 species have been identified till now. Out of that, the 13 from the rotifers, 8 from the Cladocera, and 5 from the copepods. Apart from that, this is the first rotifer species like Brachionus caudatus, Brachionus calciflorus, Brachinus rubens, Bandetta, Havenensis, Dimensias, Anurapsis, Keratella, Tropicana, Asplantna, Bright Valley, Polyethra, Remata, Polyfolix sulcata, Epiphanes, Brachionus, Pilunia longicita. These are the some rotifers which we have identified. These are the pictures, Pilunia longicita, some of the pictures. Hence the flagella is long, hence called as longicita. Then Polyethra remata. This is the picture. This is the Bronchianus calciflorus. These are the other members of the rotiferians. Asplancha brightvalia, Tiratella tropicana, Epiphonus brachionus, which we have discovered, which we have found and identified from the Ramadeshwar lakes. First, then Copepoda, which also belong to the Arthropoda phylum, subphylum Crustacea, and subphylum Copepoda. These are the species, sorry, which we have found from the Ramaleshwar lake. These are the Nauplius, Cyclops, Thermocyclops hylinus, and these are the rest of the species which we have identified from the same lake of copepods. These are the Cladoceran. Again, it is from the Arthropoda, Crustacea, with a different class, that Brachiopoda, with order Cladocera. We have this genus Moina, Micropora, Macrothrix, Grapholoebris, Sida crystallina, Diapnosoma, Stereodaphnia, Cornuta. These are the Sida crystalline. These are the Moina Microrura. These are the pictures. These are Macrothrix elegans. These are the rest of the pictures of other copepods found in the Ramadeshwar lake. Now, this is the community structure of zooplankton species, which is found in the lake. It shows that the community structure shows that there were dominance of rotifer species at all the sampling location of that particular Ramadeshwar lake. Rotifer grow fast in eutrophic water, while cladocerans and copepodons are preferentially consumed by the predator fish, resulting in dominance of rotifers and subdominance of cladocerans and copepodons. This shows that the lake is a mesotrophic and going towards the eutrophic in nature. The rotifers are a very important group in the community structures and indicate the water quality. Apart from that, we also carried out the average percentage composition of zooplankton species which is found in that lake, and the results show that there was average seasonal variation. The main part, that is rotifera, it again dominate in all the three seasons, that is summer, monsoon and winter, but were maximum during the winter season with 44.1% composition of rotifers when we compare with the other. Whereas in the monsoon, average composition was 41.27% and it is lowest in the summer, that is 39.5%. Whereas if you see the Cladocera, the maximum during the monsoon season with the 25.22% composition, while in summer it 24.15%, whereas in the winter it is slightly low, that is 23.6%. And the last one, that is Copepoda, during the summer vacation or during the summer season, Copepods were maximum, that is 36.27%, which decrease in the monsoon as well as in the winter. This is the Shannon-Weaver Diversity Index. We also studied this view, and this Shannon-Weaver Diversity Index during all the seasons of this particular lake show that at the four location during summer season was observed to be the 1.53, 1.33, 1.29, 1.42 respectively. During the monsoon season, the Shannon-Weaver index increased to 1.1, 1.55, 1.92, 1.73 and 1.65. That is from R1 to R4 respectively, because we have selected four different sites of that particular lake. While in the winter, the Shannon-Weaver index was found increasing level, showing highest productivity stage, that is 1.82, 2.01, 2.33 and 2.7 from R1 to the R4 respectively. The range of average of all the four locations showed high productivity during the winter, then monsoon, and it is low in the summer vacation. The zooplankton diversity is a bimodal, showing two peaks in the monsoon season and winter season. This Shannon-Weaver index indicates that the Ramadeshwar Lake is a mesotrophic right now and it's going towards the eutrophication condition status of the lake. The final conclusion is that the rotifer groups is the best indicator of eutrophic status of not only Ramadeshwar Lake but all the lakes where we are to study the quality of lakes. Among rotiferans, Brachyonus species is the best indicator of water pollution in any water body and may be used to track the trophic status of any eutrophic water body. Rotifera was observed as the dominant group in all the seasons, followed by Copepoda and Cladocera groups. Therefore, the Ramadeshwar Lake is presently mesotrophic in status, but it may change to eutrophic condition if a timely pollution control measure was not undertaken. Such eutrophic lake water will hamper its use for the irrigation purpose due to fear of any microbial contamination of the crops and recreational activity due to the almost deterioration of water quality. The eutrophication rate may be reduced by controlling the nutrients and pollution sources to the lake, as well as by promoting a proper fish culture activity in the lake to graze on zooplanktons of the lake. Apart from that, a new study shows that the zooplanktons also affect the amount of mercury in fish. That is mercury, especially the methyl mercury, is the most important contaminant of freshwater fish. And high exposure can have harmful effect on human also when we consume it. Consequently, considerable research at IISD LI has explored this important contaminant. In 1990s, research at the site and elsewhere demonstrated that fish get almost all the methyl mercury from their food, similar to the humans, because zooplanktons are very important prey for many fish. It is therefore important to follow and understand changes in methyl mercury in zooplanktons. For example, in a series of artificially created reservoirs at the site, the scientists found that the concentration of methyl mercury in zooplankton increased by 5 times or more following impoundment. The increases very most strongly affected by increase in the methyl mercury in water, but were also affected by changes in water chemistry and zooplankton species composition. This study was carried out by the research scientists at IISD ELA group, and this is the most important part of zooplanktons nowadays. These are the references from which I have prepared my presentation, and this is the final slide. I am very much thankful to the organizer who provided me a chance to say about the zooplanktons and the very role of zooplanktons in today's water quality. So we can consider a zooplankton as a very important part to check the water quality. Thank you, sir. Thank you to all. Thank you. Okay. Stop. Itu? Okay.